All right, everybody, thank you so much for joining me. So we have a quick, fun one today. Hopefully it's fun. Tennis balls. We're going to need a few tennis balls. 2 as the minimum. If you're like me and you play this, tennis balls fly all over the place. So if you have a giant bucket of tennis balls, that's fantastic. Go to a tennis court. Go find some tennis balls over there. We're going to have tennis balls flying all over the place. So we'll see how it goes. So we're going to look today at hand-eye coordination and reaction time. All right? In particular, those two things. So the next time you need to grab a fly out of midair or something like this, this will prepare you. So we're preparing you to kill flies with your own hands in air. So, but no, definitely just hand-eye coordination, reaction time, and again, just using tennis balls. Fantastic for the older population. The reaction times are absolutely something that declines with age. So fantastic. Always ways to make things more challenging and also to regress things. And like most things we do, try to get pretty proficient at the easier drills kind of before advancing to the harder ones. But please feel free, have fun with these. And this is, again, definitely an example of something in the movement perspective. It's very different, right? So we're working on hand-eye coordination. We're working on reaction time. That's something that never in the past would I go to the gym to work on. It was bicep tricep day. It was back and legs or whatever it was, right? This idea. So we want to work other systems in the body, and it was this the Ido Portal method that really started to just wake me up to understanding that there's a lot of different systems that need improvement and can get worked on. So this idea of moving better isn't just how strong we are or how flexible we are. There's a lot more than just that. So I hope you enjoy this, and again, hopefully it's just fun too. Hopefully, again, maybe even it would be perfect as the older community starts to play with their grandkids, so then we can get both ends of the spectrum great for young kids as well, and for everything in between. So let's have some fun with a few different drills. Again, maybe 1 or 2 tennis balls. And I guarantee you there are going to be tennis balls flying all over the place. I have this bucket here, so it's going to be very transparent today. I suck at some of these. Some of these I've gained some proficiency, but still new territory, new water for me to step into as well. But let's have fun with some drills. So we grab 2 tennis balls for starters. I feel like the first drill is the easier ones. The other 4 or 5 that we have here are a little bit more challenging. So we'll start with a tennis ball in each hand, and we'll see if we can cross the arms so one is over the other. Now I'm going to try to drop the ball that's in my right hand, and I'm going to try to catch the ball also with my right hand, underhand. All right, so I'll cross the arms like so. Right hand's over left. I'm going to drop and try to catch underneath. I then bring my right arm. So now my left hand is now the top one. I'm going to drop the left ball in the left hand. I'm going to try to catch it underhand. All right? Arms are crossed. And I'm going to alternate. So right hand drops, underhand catch, left hand drops, underhand catch. Boom. Boom. Try 10 at home. Work with me while I'm talking. You can be dropping. Give it a shot. If the tennis balls go everywhere, oh boy, I'm just thinking if you have a dog at home, this might be a rough one. Maybe put the dog away. But we'll see. Well, I think I did about 6. We'll try a few more. So again, the hands cross over each other. I'm going to drop the tennis ball in the right hand. Catch it underhand. Catch it underhand. Catch it underhand. Catch it underhand. All right, I think you get the ticket or the method there. So that's our first progression. Dropping the ball. We're not dropping it like this, right? Gives us more time. We're just dropping it, trying to immediately, boom, go into catch. The next one, we will start kind of the same. We're going to try, though, to catch it overhand. It will take more reaction time. And this idea of really grabbing it out of the air, not letting it drop into the palm of our hand. So faster hands here. And what I've learned from just playing with these for this week or so is, I know it's cliche, in sports, we talk about it all the time. If you ever play baseball or anything, or like golf, or tennis, keep your eye on the ball. It is so, so important. So really, really, really staring hard at the ball when your hand goes to grab it out of the air. And then also something I learned very quickly about myself is my left hand is a little bit slower and it's just not as coordinated. So I'd oftentimes find myself sometimes being a little late with the left hand in getting there, but also getting there in time, but just not having the correct coordination to close the hand on the ball correctly. I'm a righty in life, played sports growing up, so again, right hand is a lot more proficient for me. The left hand is a challenge. So we'll start the same. I'm going to try to, again, catch it overhand. So everything's the same. I'm going to drop. And again, notice I'm grabbing the ball and my palm is facing down, the ball's facing down, not catching it like this. Again, I'll bring the hands crossed over. The left hand's now the one that's going to drop. So this is, again, where I might struggle, but we'll try that one again. Tennis ball goes flying. Left hand over. So you can see it's very much, and there it is. We got one with the left. Right, considerably easier. Left, right, and then you also start to get a little hang of it too as you start to get pretty consistent. So try these at home. Again, maybe 10 as I'm talking. Again, I kind of just want you to learn these and then go home and then just play with these for a week. I think you will be amazed at how much you improve in just a matter of time, in just a matter of a few days. We can get very good at this quickly. So quick review for the first two, it was crossing the hands over. I drop one, I catch it underhand, 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 and then crossing the hands over, more challenging to drop, and to try to catch it overhand. Overhand, overhand, overhand. Get that one again. Overhand, overhand, and overhand. All right. Two tough ones. Play with those. Again, the first one I think is probably the easiest of the ones. So, help reaction time. Now, similar but different. We're going to try to drop both balls at the same time. Right hand, left hand opens. And I'm going to try to catch both balls overhand at the same time. So, a lot more challenging, I would say, than the first two. Let's see how it goes. I'm going to drop both balls at the same time, catching them overhand. I'll now cross the opposite way. So my right hand's under, left hand's over. I'm going to drop. Left hand under, right hand over. Right hand under, left hand over. Dropping all of them there. I'll try a few more. All right, they're crossed over. I'm going to drop both. Drop both. All right. They're getting progressively a little bit more challenging. So then we took the same thing. Instead of doing one ball at a time, we now drop them both. We catch them both overhand, like so. We'll try about 10 of those. And at home for this video, but then after, maybe try 50. And then keep a general track of your score. I got 25 out of 50. I'm 50%. All right? Then the next day, maybe you get 27. Two better. Maybe 30 the next day. Who knows? Count up. Again, see how you progress. Excuse me. All right. So that was our three. And all of those three involved the starting position, two balls, arms being crossed. Let's take it to one more level. Again, I have some tennis balls flying all over the place. This is, again, a fun one. We're going to try now to start with the hands here, and I'm going to try to end. I'm going to drop both balls, and I'm going to try to catch the opposite and end with crossed arms. In my opinion, considerably more challenging. But, again, if you just practice, I bet you will, again, improve quite a bit. So, we'll see how this goes. I'm going to have two balls here in front. I'm going to drop both. I'm going to try to catch them cross-handed. Straight arm, not cross to start. I'm going to try to go the other way. Oop. Lost one. Start separate. Start separate. And the hands catch it crossed one another. Start separate. Hands crossed, and it's an overhand catch. Whoop. Whoop. And then you have the, let's see. Oh boy. Now we're getting crazy. Let's see what happens. So I can get one here. Oh boy. I really got out of this rhythm here. Let's see. Holy cow. There it is. So my left hand was the under one. I'm going to try to do the same thing. My left hand's now the over one. So you can drop and catch both ways. See which ones you get a little bit better at. Let's see if we can get maybe one more on each side. Again, I hope you're trying at home as we're doing these. All right. I'm starting with them separate. I'm going to drop both. Whoop. Flies away. Two hands. Separate. Catch them crossed over. Whoop. Again, crossed over the other way. So there's a fun one. Have quite a bit of work that we can do there. Definitely myself. You can see the balls all over the place. All right. I think this is about 4 or so. Now, last one. We'll look at one ball. Let me keep that in my pocket because I'm going to be needing another one probably soon. And we're going to now try to drop one ball out in front of us really, really fast, as fast as we can. We're going to try to drop the ball, tap the hip, catch the ball underhand. We're not dropping the ball towards us. We're not throwing the ball in the air. We're just simply bringing our arm straight out and up, right? So you don't have to hold it out here. The higher, the more reaction time you'll have. Tap the hip. Don't hit your hip too hard. Catch the ball underhand. Very challenging. A lot of speed. I'm going to hold it up high. Tap and grab. A light tap, that one. I guarantee you, I think that was about 4 for 4. I will not go 4 for 4 on my left hand. Let's see what happens. So, again, I just know there's slower reaction time on my left hand. A little bit, it's less coordinated. So, the ball's out there. Again, it's above my shoulder. I'm going to try and catch it underhand. Oh, barely got that one. 3, 4, 5. So you saw some of these, there's a lot of body movement. We'll see if we can just make it an arm and hand thing so that the whole body's not moving. But sometimes, for me at least now, before I'm proficient at this, that's what it takes. So I'm going to try to just tap and catch. All right. That was about 5 different drills, right? The first 4 were the 2 hands. This one here, the 1. The final version, very, very challenging. What we just did, but to then try to catch it overhand. Again, whenever we catch overhand, it's almost like we're snatching it out of the air instead of allowing it to just fall into our palm. So a lot more coordination in reaching on top of the ball, grabbing it, and snatching it out of the air rather than it falling. More to do, more ways it can kind of go off, more challenging. All right, let's see how this one goes. Is it going to be a tough one? Good thing I have a bucket of balls close by. All right, I'm going to drop, try to tap, and grab overhand. Get it really up there as high as I can. I made it to the ball. I got there in time. I did not properly close the hand at the correct time, though. Nope. All right, we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh. Let's see if we can get 5 for good measure. Nope. There's 5. All right. Don't think this is going to go very well on the left hand. I underestimated myself last time, did pretty well, but I have a feeling it's not going to go well on this hand. Let's see what happens. Dropping the ball with my left hand, hip tap, reach out and grab. Overhand. Whew. My brain said catch it underhand. I was too slow. No, again, it's going for underhand. Underhand. Let's see, overhand. Nope. 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 And again, we can definitely see the difference in left hand versus right hand. So this will be very curious to see, in the same way that when we take a yoga practice, it's like, oh, my right hip's so much tighter than my left hip. My right hand's slow compared to my left. My left hand's slow compared to my right hand. Again, different systems. Learning, again, imbalances in the body in something different than tightness. There's just so much in our world of training and everything. It's just like, oh, I'm tight on one side. This side, my right side's a little stronger. I'm a little weaker. What about speeds too, right? So, oh, another one gone. Nope. I'm going to get one. Nope. See, it's getting there. It's getting there a little later, definitely, but it's more of the grabbing. Again, it's just that it's uncoordinated left hand compared to what the right hand's used to. Oh, we'll try two more. See how it goes. Nope, and let's end on that note. So, and that was a hip tap. You could do a shoulder tap. You can kind of just touch the body, maybe the belly, anything at all like that. So, one last quick review. Try all of these. We started with two hands over, we dropped and we caught one. Again, the easier of them, right? Then we did two hands over, we dropped both of them. Oh, I'm sorry, we dropped one, we caught it underhand. We did the same thing, we dropped one, and we tried to catch it overhand. Those were our first two. And then we started like this, we dropped both balls at the same time, and we caught both balls overhand. And those were our first three. Then we tried to take that and start with the hands separate, drop the balls, and catch them crossed. So kind of the opposite. So three, then we had that one, and then we dropped one, hip tap, underhand catch, and you saw it right here with me. You saw the differences when I was doing an underhand catch with right and left hand versus an overhand catch with right, and then, well, hell, you saw how that went at the end with the left hand. So, something to work with and play with. I mentioned earlier on, great for the older community, great for young people, and of all ages. We can always improve our reaction time. But definitely just working with older clients, it's something that I feel like is very, very important. And it can see, I don't know if you picked up the sarcasm, but I mean, are we going to go home and catch flies with this? Who knows? Maybe you'll get better at that too. That's all good. But really, this could mean the difference between getting into a car accident or not getting into a car accident. Your reaction time. Understanding just like almost, anticipating the thing that's about to come. So I'm dropping the ball. Where's it going to go? Can I get there in time? So, a lot more than just maybe the idea of playing with tennis balls, but real life examples. Maybe we push that foot on that gas a little bit, or on the brake a little bit faster. Maybe we swerve. Maybe we, again, who knows what faster reaction times can do in our life, but maybe a lifesaver. All right. Hopefully you had fun with that one. Again, something that you can practice regularly and then expand on. I just showed you a few fun drills today, again, with one or two tennis balls. But give it a shot, guys. Please try. I think you'll be amazed, too, at some of the different things that you kind of find and how good you might get at some of these drills. So, fantastic. Thank you so very much, as always, for allowing me to kind of guide you through here. Questions, hit me up for sure. Otherwise, you want to join us in our classes, we're doing the thing. Reach out to me. I'll explain how that works. All right. Hope you've been enjoying the tutorials. Until next time, peace, namaste. Go clean